You'd think porch pirates would know by now. Cameras are everywhere.
We all know how hard it is to wait for your package to arrive, but imagine doing all that wait only to have it stolen off your porch. Today's video is going to be a special one, as I'm going to show you the craziest porch pirate fails ever. Nanny nabs a thief. The stage was set for this sneaky porch pirate. She rolled up in an SUV with her getaway driver waiting for her to grab the goods. But as she's fleeing back towards her ride after grabbing the package, Super Nanny comes running out and startles the life out of her. And the funniest part is how the getaway driver speeds off without her. She falls face first and tastes asphalt just before the nanny gets her hands on her. That was, without a doubt, the worst getaway driver I've ever seen. Another one bites the dust. It doesn't get any better than this, people. If someone ever asks you the definition of karma, show them this clip. This porch pirate darts towards the porch and grabs 3 different packages. That's a huge score, and I bet she can't even wait to open them up and see what's inside. But nature has a different plan for her, and that's exactly when she twists her ankle and falls to the ground. Not only is it downright hilarious, but super satisfying to see her bite the dust. She's kicking and yelling as her partner runs out to save the day. Now, they did manage to take off with the packages, but as per official reports, both of the porch pirates spent the next 60 days locked behind bars. Christmas heist gone wrong. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes. This porch pirate got a good reality check after the police caught her robbing an entire neighborhood. You heard that right. This lady didn't just steal packages from one porch. She hit up an entire street, that too right before Christmas. When the police search her car, they find numerous packages stuffed in the back, and that's when this thief realizes it's game over. Believe it or not, she starts crying for mommy, as if that's going to help, and the last scene is of her being locked up in cuffs in the back of a cop car. Scary confrontation. This amateur porch pirate got way more than he bargained for after attempting to steal off a retired veteran's porch. Just when he thinks the job is done, the badass homeowner steps out wielding an automatic rifle. The dude literally freezes. He's just standing there staring directly at the rifle, hoping this homeowner doesn't pull the trigger. Watch the dramatic moment as the porch pirate slowly puts down the package and races away for his life. Oh, and he probably had to walk back home as well, considering how his getaway driver abandoned him. Where did she go? Even if your packages are dropped inside the building right outside your apartment, you're still not safe. There's always a sneaky bandit lurking around like this woman over here. It's just another Tuesday for her as she strolls up outside this apartment and starts going through the packages. And that's when she notices a tiny Ring camera that catches her red-handed in the act. But not to worry. She has a plan. She whips out her sunglasses and puts them on like that's going to change anything. I don't want to jump ahead, but I think she's probably high on something if she thought that was actually going to work. A sting operation? This thief's arc ends even quicker than it starts. He walks up to the porch, grabs the package, and he's off. Take notes? It's as easy as that. Or at least that's what this kid thought. Out of nowhere, we see a pickup roll up and out steps an off-duty police officer who recovers the stolen package in no time. Sorry, kid, but it seems like you're going to court. Spooky porch pirate greeted by a shotgun. I don't have anything against her, but that is one scary-looking porch pirate. Just from her face alone, you can tell she's up to no good as she looks around for something to bag. And in case you haven't invested in a Ring camera yet, now's the perfect time. And no, this isn't an advertisement. See for yourself how, as soon as she notices she's on camera, she pretends to knock on the door. And ironically, someone actually opens up. But if this doorstep robber thought she could talk her way out of this one, she'd better think again. The homeowner has no time for drama as he steps out with a shotgun. Caught on cam. These two rowdy bandits think they've struck gold after finding some unattended packages outside this house. And while one of them makes sure the coast is clear, the other girl actually does a little happy dance for all the goodies she's about to steal. And that's when karma takes over. Watch the humbling moment these girls realize they're caught on camera. And even though they're doing their best to play it off, you can tell both of them are extremely embarrassed about what they were just about to do. Snoopy mailbox thief. If there's someone I hate more than porch pirates, it's mail marauders. I get the thrill of stealing a package. It's almost like a mystery box. You never know what you'll find inside. But someone's mail, now that's pretty messed up. Not to mention how it's a federal crime. But I think this homeowner dealt with it in the best way possible as she proceeded to shove this ignorant thief off her property. And in case you're feeling inspired after this, I'd still recommend not to do this since you never know what these rascals are carrying. Don't steal, kids. Boys will be boys, right? I'm not going to go too hard at this kid, but in a way, he needed it. This failed attempt might have just stopped him from taking up a career as a porch bandit. Who knew a tiny camera might have just saved him from a life of crime? The kid freezes, and honestly, it's hysterical. I hope he didn't ruin his pants or something in the process because, boy, did he look terrified. He tries to play it off with a couple of tricks like waving at the door cam as if it was all just an elaborate prank. When he figures no one is going to come out to hear his lousy explanation, the kid just darts off out of the frame. Flashbanged into oblivion. Witness karma at its best, folks. This homeowner has clearly had enough of these box snatchers. He uses an actual flashbang to send this dude flying off his porch. And that's not even the funniest part. Watch the thief after he's pleading with this retired vet to spare his life. And this might be a little uncalled for, but the guy kind of pooped his pants as well. The owner literally scared the poops out of him. A man's best friend. Why in the world would you try stealing from a house with dogs? That's like signing your own death warrant. Just look at how dumb this dude looks as he's hopping around the roof trying to avoid getting bit. And the best part is how there's not one but two dogs. Anyway, the dude finally manages to get away after climbing the fence, but he's super lucky he didn't get chewed up by these dogs. Awkward encounter. Karma comes in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes it's an angry homeowner who's prepared to take a porch pirate down. Like this brave woman over here. She steps out at the perfect moment, catching this porch bandit in the act. It turns into a super awkward situation as the thief tries to play it off by pretending she's here to inspect the packages. What? How in the world did she think this was going to work? Oh, by the way, this isn't the first time she's hit up this house either. The homeowner has her crystal clear on camera as she asks the thief to bring back her stolen packages before she involves the cops. The clip is cut short, but word is this sneaky porch pirate had to go to jail after being identified. Committed to the job. These package crooks are starting to get really creative. I mean, pretending to make a delivery to steal a package? That's insane. She's super dedicated to her craft considering how she pulled up just moments after the package was dropped. As she's making her way back to the Jeep with the package, the homeowner comes running out, almost losing her pajamas in the process. She snatches back her package and tells these dumb thieves to bugger off. Ain't no Deborah here. The audacity to steal 3 huge packages off someone's porch. The homeowner spots her on the Ring camera and begins the interrogation. The thief gets creative and claims she was sent here by Deborah to pick up these packages. There ain't no Deborah here, lady. The homeowner tells her to get off the property and drop back the stolen packages as well. Any guesses as to what was in the boxes? Face full of blanks. Just like these clever thieves, homeowners are also starting to get super creative. This homeowner set up an elaborate device disguised as a package that shoots shotgun blanks. Watch as these porch pirates meet a miserable fate, getting a face full of blanks. One of them even trips from the shock and falls face first in the dirt. But I'm quite amazed at this lady right here. I mean, she doesn't even flinch. She's probably seen some serious things during her long career of robbing porches. On a side note, I think someone actually ended up stealing this homeowner's fence, considering they couldn't get their hands on his packages. Porch pirate or honest mistake? If only it were as easy as this, right? Just drop off a package, take a picture, mark it as delivered, and you're off. Well, that's kind of why some people have ring cams, you know? Almost losing a leg. This dude almost loses a leg after falling in the most awkward way possible. Also, this isn't the complete story either, as this dumb thief was behind the bars the very next day after the cops identified him. Caught committing a federal crime. I don't know about you, but this one especially boils my blood. I hate how entitled this porch pirate acts even after getting caught in the act. She's going through a random person's mailbox trying to find God knows what. Does she really think someone's just going to leave $1 billion in there or something? Even after the real homeowners pull up, she walks away like nothing ever happened, completely ignoring this man. But have fun paying for your window, Karen. Tit for tat. Bounty hunter nearly kills porch bandit. Porch piracy is undoubtedly the lowest form of theft. This might sound odd, but from their point of view, it's a low-reward/high-risk job. And this idiot learned that the hard way after trying to steal something off a bounty hunter's porch. His camera alerts him when an unidentified SUV parks outside the house, and even before the thief makes his way up to the porch, the homeowner is ready. He whips out his pistol and chases this thief back to his car, reminding him who's boss here. This dude is lucky he didn't get shot. She might need some stitches. That's got to hurt. Trying to steal a package only to get poked in the face by a giant pillar. Even I felt that. I've got to give her credit for trying to push through, but there's no way she's bouncing back from that mishap. I can only imagine the conversation later. So, what happened to your face? Oh, just had a run-in with a very determined pillar while trying to, deliver a package. Caught in HD. If you're still contemplating investing in those high-resolution cameras, have a look at this clip here. This dude got caught in HD after stealing a package of this house's porch in a relatively nice-looking neighborhood. Even the guy himself seems like a sorted person. He's driving a nice car, rocking some stylish clothes, and seems like a decent guy. So why is he stealing packages? Maybe it's the thrill of not knowing what's inside. The possibilities are endless. But then there's the downside, getting caught in crystal clear detail with your face plastered all over the internet. Not exactly the kind of fame you want, right? Uno reverse. Was this a robbery or an exchange? I can't tell. This porch pirate clearly picked the wrong field, considering how he can't run even if his life depends on it. Unluckiest porch pirate ever. This one is something straight out of a glitch in the Matrix. You know, when you're playing a game and a cop just spawns out of nowhere. That's exactly what happened to this bandit, as a cop popped out of nowhere just as he was fleeing with the packages. The theft turns into a chase, and the officer finally takes the man down and puts him in cuffs. He could not have picked a worse time to do this. Now, this is what I call instant karma, folks. Cat Crooks. Now, this duo isn't exactly stealing packages, but it's pretty close. They're under a truck trying to rip off the catalytic converter. But with the CCTV camera capturing their every move, it's game over for these wannabe mechanics as the homeowners come out, guns blazing. They open fire, and the thieves run for their lives. Just a quick clarification. Don't worry, they didn't have real guns. Otherwise, things would have gotten really ugly. Porch Pirate's worst enemy. This might sound a little bizarre, but some part of me wishes this porch pirate had gotten beaten up. The homeowner catches him in the act and scares him off with a metal bat. He's seriously lucky he didn't a serious beating. Anyway, the man holds him down by force while he waits for the cops to show up. And even though it seems like the day is saved, these porch bandits are often set free because it's only considered a petty crime in most countries. Should have pressed charges. If you're going to steal packages, at least do it with proper commitment. These teenagers clearly didn't have their heads in the game, as this homeowner spotted them in his cam. He followed them around for a bit, and even then, this duo just carried on walking like they did nothing. Aren't you going to run or anything? And the best part is how they couldn't even make it to the end of the street before getting caught. The cops showed up in no time to save the NIH-8. Now, both of them did get to walk away that night, promising to never do it again. Picky Porch Pirate. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just going to quickly crawl up this porch and check out these packages. But I'm not just going to check them out. I'm going to steal them. Sorry, bro. That's not happening with the neighborhood watch on high alert. We see several good Samaritans rush in and hold this porch pirate, pinning him to the ground to recover the packages. On a side note, this was perhaps the pickiest porch pirate I've ever seen. He literally took his time to check out what's inside, seeing if it's actually worth stealing. Flying out of the truck. So far, we've seen a lot of dumb package thieves, but this dude tops the list when it comes to the biggest fails. Stealing off porches is one thing, but trying to roll away with an entire truck full of packages? That's just insane. But the joyride is cut short after this dude loses control of the truck and goes flying out the door. So, in case you were wondering why your package was so late, this guy might be the reason. Serial package thieves get caught, and to think these guys rolled up in a Mercedes. Is porch pirating really that lucrative? But kudos to this homeowner for standing up to the thief, even when threatened with a knife. Sure, the clip doesn't have a fairy tale ending since the thief gets away, but don't worry. These bandits were all caught by the cops later that night, right in the middle of another heist. Plus, they didn't even wait for the Amazon employee to leave the driveway. Maybe next time, they should try being a bit more discreet with their luxury getaway car and lack of patience. Lousiest break-in attempt ever. Okay, so this guy isn't exactly a porch pirate, but he is using a package to try and rob this homeowner. He pretends to be a postman walking up to the door with a package. As soon as the homeowner comes out, the man pulls out a gun and tries to break in. But like that other clip we watched, this guy clearly wasn't on top of his game. I'm guessing the gun was also just a prop, since this guy dashed out of there quickly. Setting up the neighborhood thief. While this isn't an actual clip of a porch pirate failing big time, it shows a slick homeowner who outsmarted the neighborhood thief. This homeowner was a regular victim of porch theft, and when he finally had enough, he came up with an elaborate plan to catch the thief red-handed. He and his wife ordered a package, and once it arrived on their doorstep, he went outside and waited for the pirate to strike. Now bear with me, guys, even though the footage is a bit blurred, he catches the snoopy thief right in the act, forcing him to run off without the package. All that for a package? Bad day to be a package thief. The police literally orchestrated an entire operation just to bait a serial package pirate. But the craziest part is this robber led the police on a dangerous chase across the city. It eventually comes to an end, but imagine doing all that just because of a package. Glitter bombs. This guy must have been really stressed out that he put his programming skills to use after creating a literal glitter bomb. It was disguised as a bait package, and when these thieves finally reached somewhere safe to check out their goodies, glitter, that's all they got. don't touch a man's packages. This guy may have lost the fight, but he definitely won the war. You can see a biker trying to race off with a stolen package as this homeowner chases him. He eventually catches up and pulls him off the bike, leading to a blown-out scuffle as both these guys go at it. Now, I will be honest. Even though this dude nearly got knocked out, he still walked away with the package, and that's what really counts, right? Caught in the act. Not so slick now, are you? Even if we're talking about effort, this guy deserves a big fat F. That hoodie is not helping, and that's when our thief here notices the camera. He knows he messed up big time. A box full of bricks. This biker thinks he's in for a real treat after picking up a package that's heavier than usual. Must be something valuable, right? Well, not really. It's just a box full of bricks. I mean, imagine all the trouble this guy must have gone through to carry it on his bike home, only to open it up and be greeted by bricks. Anyway, that's it for today's video, folks. So what do you think? Do you have any cool stories of porch pirates getting caught in the act? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos in the future.